Blowback. The borgcast begins in 10 seconds. WDBC Internet Television is on. I am an avatar for Michael P. Borgia. The borgcast, originating from deep behind enemy lines, is brought to you by dailyborg.com. Conservative politics for the thoughtful. Resistance is futile. You will be assimilated. It is not often in American presidential politics that you see a campaign theme blow up in a candidate's face in the way we've seen this week. Ads and issues are too carefully vetted and focus group tested to fail. Yet that's exactly what we saw happen to Barack Obama this week. We'll discuss the ramifications of the Bain mutiny when the borgcast continues in a moment.
Hands can do incredible things. Now they can even help save a life with hands-only CPR. If you see an adult suddenly collapse, just call 911, then push hard and fast in the center of the chest until help arrives. Learn more at handsonlycpr.org.
What if I didn't come from a famous family? What if I didn't have all their support? What if I didn't have all these opportunities? Believe me, it wouldn't be pretty. Pause before you play.
We're back. A funny thing happened to Barack Obama as he rolled out his nuclear attack on Mitt Romney's time with Bain Capital. It blew up in his face, causing far more damage to the president than it has to Mr. Romney. WDBC correspondent Kristen Jones is here to tell us more. Kristen.
Thanks, Michael. The first ad rolled out late last week, accusing Romney of causing the loss of over 750 jobs at Kansas City steelmaker GST. The ad on its surface was devastating. Yet within a couple of days, the mayor of Newark, New Jersey, Cory Booker, went on television and denounced the ad as nauseating and expressed his hopes that such ads would stop.
Kristen, how damaging is the Booker denunciation to Obama?
Well, by itself, not very much. Most who know Cory Booker know that Cory Booker is out for only one man, Cory Booker. The enormously ambitious mayor is already planning his 2014 run for U.S. Senate. To do that, he's going to have to raise enormous sums of money from the very kinds of people that Obama is denouncing with this ad. People whom Booker has spent the last decade carefully cultivating relationships with. Booker can't afford to have Obama damaging the lifeblood of his future campaigns. Obama himself, of course, does not care because this is his last campaign.
But Booker is not the only one reprimanding Obama for the attacks.
No, Michael, he's not. Pushback has come openly from such prominent Democrats as former Congressman Harold Ford, and many others both in government and in the private sector.
Yet the president seems determined to continue this line of fire, regardless of how much damage he's doing to himself.
Indeed. Obama himself stated directly just 2 days ago that, and I quote, "This is what the campaign is going to be about."
Thanks, Kristen. When we come back, we will take a closer look at the reasons why Obama wants the campaign to be about Bain. We'll be back in a moment.
I didn't see you come in.
Yeah, most people don't.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm depression, and I've come for you.
I'm not depressed.
Oh, you're not? What about schizophrenia?
No.
Anxiety disorders?
Uh-uh.
Eating or mood disorders?
No and no.
Oh, my mistake. It's next Tuesday that you lose your job and your boyfriend leaves you.
When you drive for a living, you buckle up every time, whether you drive one of these or one of these. Truckers know what I'm talking about because no matter how good a driver you are, trouble can still happen. That's when you want to keep your safety belt on to keep you steady, behind the wheel, in control, and looking out for everybody. Safety is a professional driver's responsibility. Remember, you're the one who drives for a living.
A message from the U.S. Department of Transportation.
So why Bain? It's turned Obama's own supporters against him because it threatens to cut off their political lifeblood, money. A top surrogate even called the attacks nauseating. But for Barack Obama, what else is there to discuss? If he had produced popular legislation in the first half of his term, then accomplished something alongside Republicans in the second half, he'd have something to talk about. But he didn't. As the Weekly Standard's Jay Cost has written, he's produced reviled legislation in the first half of his term and nothing in the second half. Nothing accomplished, nothing to talk about. So all he has left is to attack others. And that's why Bain is so important to Barack Obama. But instead of an uprising against Romney, he's incited a mutiny among his own supporters. Great plan, Mr. President. You have been assimilated.